Hello and welcome back to TheHereticSpot plays The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. Let's save the game and maybe have an hour rest. That looked so much better. Oh yeah, that's a place where I came in actually. Look at that.
Beehives, well maintained but dormant.
Huh. What is that? Where does that smell come from?
A grave here?
It must be the fragrance of the purple. That's most likely it.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everec, but the paintings here show amply that she and Olgierd were a loving couple. Iris must have been happy, once. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear, yet all deserve respite and peace in death. I can't be sure this brush was yours. But if you liked pretty trinkets, you might not mind this one lying at your side. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right.
Can't get stranger by the minute. Oh, we're playing Ghostbusters.
What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The painted world is rife with danger.
Well,
Alright, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
pretty
Looks
beautiful.
like rain.
Okay, painted spiders.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Ah. Okay, so they were having a drink.
The wedding veil? Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
And there are spiders again.
Ah,
And
damn it.
the last one. Bloody spiders.
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
Fear crystallized, which I have now to face.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Just a little different than the painting. Castel Ravello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
The whole family. What is missing?
A lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests. Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world. Silver thread. Pearls. Doll must have cost a fortune.
Oh yeah, about that. The candles. So the last one was off, and the other ones were on, actually.
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
That's not all, you say. The fire place was on too.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Oh, that is the spectre.
So that's you again. Don't like this place.
Nope. But it is an interesting story and, well, not bad delivered.
The bedchamber. Towel stained with blood. stick's almost gone. A nightshirt. Never worn, I think. Bloodstains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Another blurred memory. She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something, goblet, like the one in the painting. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
So it was just... oh, it's so dark, the picture actually. But I see fruits and a goblet. Do we have some... oh, do we have fruits? No, we don't.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Place some grapes. Oh, to the left.
Fits, I think.
Place the goblet to the right.
Here.
Middle?
Maybe on this side.
Well,
This goes here.
and that is done.
Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd!
Ah, that room again. More than one of you, that's unfair, isn't it? And the sword is a bit damaged. How far is it damaged? It's... oh. How about that one? Oh, that's so good. Armor. Pretty decent. And now I have cat's eyes again. Damn it. Now I see everything from the wrong light.
Master von Everec's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
The gates of mystery between worlds. The library of an occultist. Blood pacts, or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons. Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Ah. Place a candle inside. No, place the candles on the vertices of the pentagram. Place the candles on the circles surrounding the pentagram. Place the candles on the vertices and the circle. I don't know what the vertices are. Might be the inner knots. And as far as I know, the usual thing on TV or somewhere else is on the circle. So,
how about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
poor woman.
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
What is that? Ha! Escaped through a picture.
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
Not with that lighting, I guess. Sometimes these cat eyes are not good for me.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father. This is when he started smoking. Beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. A knife covered in blood. Guess Olgierd got the scars on his shoulders that winter. The last drop. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me, till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Oh yeah. Come here, servants.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
No, finally the cat potions running out. That is now much nicer.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Animal hair. Claw scratches. Single place setting. No others on the table. Small bowl. For soup, maybe. A large clay bowl. A platter.
Oh.
Something's not right.
Ah. Small bowl.
There we go. Think this was yours. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Oh boy. Her greatest fear.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart.
I see how you look at me, and I see you with her.
I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I don't... Why is he moving like... He's not... Bloody hell. I don't want to fight them there. So I have to fight them one after them. Okay.
You wonder the delusion. Live happily ever after.
Are we actually fighting Olgierd?
You wonder the delusion. Complete your tasks. Live happily ever
I still hate the controls of this game. Sometimes I don't know why he's just focusing on an enemy when I didn't give the command to do that, as well as I don't know where to press a button to undo it.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the hairbrush on my grave, I remember brushing my hair while Olgierd watched in silence. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him. His last gift.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I can't take the rose.
Is it not what you came for?
Can't force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Look at her. Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
I do not know what I want. I'm so very, very afraid.
You too. You want me to take the rose, trying to convince me. Why?
We want to help Iris von Everec. And you.
Generous demons? I don't buy it. Because you are demons, right? You were to serve Iris until the end of her days. End didn't come with her death, so you were sentenced to stay in the world of her torment for all time. Can't break the contract yourselves, so you need me to do it for you. If I take the rose, Iris will cease to exist, but you'll also be freed.
You're right. But are we wrong to want that? Our intentions are pure.
We're but bit players in this tragedy. A performance has gone on too long. We can't help the mistress, and her fate no longer moves us.
Can we be blamed for simply wanting to leave the stage?
Oh, that is such a hard, bloody choice. But she's a ghost. She is suffering, or at least she is sad. It might be the wrong thing to do, but probably the another right intention. I don't know. God, I am battling myself. Me would prefer not to take those, just to say, leave it be and go. The Witcher, I don't know if he's so soft-hearted. Can I blame him so soft-hearted? It's not my place to decide her fate. That is somewhat true.
I won't decide your fate. I can't accept the rose.
Will you leave empty-handed? What about your task?
Rose stays with Iris.
So that is how it's to be. Perhaps in the years to come another will appear to free us.
I don't know that you've chosen wisely. And though I feel no gratitude, I'll not send you away empty-handed. Look, the petal edges darken. The flower closes and I am overcome with sleep. Good night, stranger. You must leave. The rose awaits outside this world, while I descend once more into my dream of what was. Olgierd, I wish to be with Olgierd, to gaze into those eyes the devil would be proud to have.
Farewell. Painting's changed. Got the violet rose there now. And Iris.
ready to see her husband again.
Take the painting? What a waste. Now we have the painting of the Rose of Iris. Let's have a good long rest. And I see we already have almost 50 minutes of game time. So then the end of the Whatsoever Man Sooth we'll see in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.